Now, the next one, we're going to go into understanding ROI formula. ROI formula. ROI can be any type of question. This is one of the type. This one quite basic one. The usual question, okay, not that bad, but a lot of students, they actually get triggered by what, your previous exam paper. Okay, I mean Selangor paper lah. Okay, previous first term exam Selangor paper, right? So I noticed a lot of students, they get stuck, they get scared because the ROI that comes out is relating to what? Property. There's some legal fee lah, what agent commission fee lah, then stamp duty, this kind of question, remember? Yeah, so this question, I think 3 marks or 4 marks, something like that. Then students get stuck, man. They don't know what to do. Yeah. Then students, you know what they told me? They said, teacher, I just take everything, I minus everything up. Suppose it is. Suppose it is. But the funny thing is that student didn't really read the question and they minus the rental. Oh my gosh. Rental is an income. Yeah. So later I will show you that. Because there's one question. I don't know why this year just suddenly, it just comes up in every single first term exam. Yeah. So at least we need to go through it once. Okay. So let's go into the question and see what it says. On January 1st of 2020, Puan ASEAN invested in Bursa Malaysia by buying 50,000 units of HBR Corporation shares worth 180 cents per unit. Okay, students. So this is the what investment? Tell me that one word in front of the word investment. This is the first investment. And what is that first investment called? Starts with I. I then investment. What is that word? In your acceleration calculation, you use this word. Starts with I. Yes, initial investment. So initially your investment amount, that's the one. Okay, so before we go into that, okay, let me just ask like this ROI, return on investment formula. Sometimes return of investment, sometimes return on investment is the same. Okay, students, very simple situation. Let me teach you how to memorize it. Okay, let me teach you how to memorize it. Okay, for example, everyone, do you know who is Yu Tian? You know who is Yu Tian? Okay, nice. Looks like you all know. If you don't know, then it's the boss. Come on. So please, as an employee, I will just mention it to you. Please don't show it to my boss. We understand Ken already. Okay. Students, who is this? Yeah, who is this? 3 hair only. With specs. This is Yu Tian. Okay, let me draw it nicely. This is Yu Tian. Don't draw. Okay, this is Yu Tian. This is Yu Tian. Okay, so yes, this is Yu Tian. So I'm going to put that this is Yu Tian. And let's say there is another person. Who is the other person? Come. Okay, I'm going to draw another person, and this person, we name it as the one. You can say one boss. You cannot say two boss. So I use one boss. The other one I use employee. Okay. No, hey, we understand Ken already. Don't you show okay? Promise, So the next person, okay, who is this? This is Yuqin. Okay, Yuqin, your ex-science teacher. Okay, so this is what happened. Jump. Okay, students. So can you describe using English? What is the situation that you see? Oh, you notice Yuqin is on top. Then after that, Yu Tian is at the bottom, right? So in English point of view, we name it as Yuqin is standing on top of Yu Tian. Can you simplify a bit? Yuqin is above Yu Tian. Simplify a bit. Lagi simplify. One word only. Okay, Jajin, I like this word. Yuqin on Yu Tian. Correct. Over cannot over. You have to step over. You cannot step over your boss. Cannot. So Yuqin, it's on Yu Tian. Correct. It's not on. Correct. So same thing. If they mention the word return on investment, right? So it will be return on top over investment. Right? Yu Tian is the one that invests in the company, right? Yuqin is the one that gives the return to Yu Tian. Right? So return on investment. So the on is actually on top. On top. So times with 100%. Okay, simple. Now students, don't show. We understand Ken already. Okay, so this is one of the return on investment type of question. So students, tell me 2 returns in shares. 2 type of returns in shares. Number 1 starts with D. Yes, number 1 starts with D, called dividend. Thank you very much. Number 2 starts with C. Actually, why? Why must be under the bus? Start with C, everyone. What's another type of return? under shares point of view. Under shares point of view. Start with C. Okay, C, then after that G. Okay, you generate the answer yourself instead of I tell you. Yeah, so at least you brainstorm a bit. Okay, you will know what is it. Yeah, if you don't know, then I tell you. Jajin, very good. The answer is, everyone, capital. Sorry, I spelled me. Capital gain. It's called capital gain. Yeah, so let me get you a good example. What do I mean by dividend? Dividend is where you as a person that buy the shares. So the moment you invest inside, you manage to own the share already. You are the what to the company. It starts with S. You are the shareholder to the company already. It's like a mini boss. It depends on how many, like the bigger the portion it is, then of course you becomes like the so-called big boss. Right? Yeah, you are not necessary to be the CEO, but you are the big boss already because you own a huge percentage of it. So come on, this one is only 5,000 units. It's just a very small shareholder. It's a little small boss. So because you invest the money inside, of course you will get somehow some returns depending on, I mean, in a general point of view, depending on whether the company makes money or not. If let's say the company makes a lot of money, then of course every year they will return you with dividend. That's what you should get, right? Now, so if let's say, of course, it depends. It depends. If let's say the company is making loss, possibly you don't have dividend, or maybe if let's say they want to gain your confidence, they might give out dividend to you as well, but probably lesser amount. Okay, so dividend is a kind of return. Okay, a kind of return to the bosses, to the shareholders. Capital gain will be what? It will be in this situation. Let's say Jajin. Let's say Jajin is an investor. Okay, he invests in Mr. DIY shares. So let's say initially when Jajin bought Mr. DIY share, it was 2 ringgit. It was a few years back. Okay, he got it for 2 ringgit per share. Okay, 2 ringgit per share. So let's say Jajin managed to get a total of 3,000 units. Okay, 3,000 units. So obviously Jajin invests a total of how much? 2 ringgit times 3,000, 6,000 into total. She come out 6,000 into this investment. Okay, so let's say after 5 years, the share price is now 2 ringgit 50 cents. Okay, 2 ringgit 50 cents. So obviously Jajin got a gain of 50 cents per share, right? So 50 cents, okay, 0.5 times with total how many units then? Just like I said, 3,000 units, right? So 50 cents times 3,000 units, it was 1,500. So the capital gain is 1,500. So if let's say she got it for 2 ringgit, but then eventually sold it for 1 ringgit 80 cents. It's a loss of 20 cents, right? Yeah, it's a loss of 20 cents. So what happened? So 0.2 times with 3,000, so it will be a loss of 600. Okay, can? So loss of 600 will be capital loss. So in this situation, you have two, right? One dividend, one capital gain. Okay, let's go into the calculation. It says total 5,000 unit per share 180 cents. Okay, everyone, very simple situation now. So 5,000 times 1.8, it's 9,000. So next, 9,000 is the initial investment. Initially invested 9,000. For financial year ending 31st December 2020, HBR Corp paid a dividend. Instead of saying profit, normally we say return. What you get in return. Like for example, let's say you save money in fixed deposit. Yeah, let's say you save, just now there's the situation, put like 50,000 into it, right? Then you will get interest. So the interest is a return to you as well. So basically the percentage of the interest percentage is actually the what? The ROI. Yes. Okay. Now, so dividend. Okay, dividend. So it will be 9,000. Sorry, I put it here. 9,000 times with 0.07. It's 630. So that's the first return. So that's the first return, 630. And then your capital gain, good, 180 cents. Use who is it? Upon ASEAN, sold it for 2 ringgit, so it's a 20 cent. It's a 20 cent return. So 0.02 times with 5,000. 9 times with 5,000. So it's a return of 1,000 capital gain. Students, the name dividend and capital gain, I mentioned it as a paper one point of view, or maybe some describing point of view in case they need it. In your exam, you don't have to write that. In your exam, write this, good enough. Yeah, okay. Then times with 100%, so you will be able to get your ROI in percentage.